Hi all, welcome back. Nature sometimes speaks to us, and I know you might have noticed a video in the background. Not too long ago, it was completely snowing behind me, literally the moment I filmed that. And now look, everything is green, the snow is completely gone, and it just changes like that. That's kind of what I wanted to share. Sometimes things don't happen exactly like we thought they would. Am I right? You see that, oh, actually, this thing is gonna take me a little bit longer to get to where God had promised me to be, or I felt led to be. But the thing is, God is also a God of suddenlies. He can make things happen in an instant. Like here, I found many flowers which just suddenly changed. Like one moment it was snowing, the next week it was like gone, and suddenly we are like, it's warm and everything like that, right? But when I went to church last Sunday, we were talking about the Passover and the communion. And what I noticed from the verses we read, this was not in the sermon, but what I noticed was that Jesus instituted basically to say that it's a new year. And I know that we mark in our calendars the new year to start in January, right? We're gonna think about it like this. Like, I don't know all the biblical backings and everything like that. I'm not saying this, but this is to use as a picture, right? So basically they said, okay, we will now start counting the new year from now, like the Passover. Things are like starting at a different time than what you would count like normally. Like how other people would count normally, like, okay, we start the new year in January, but okay, maybe it's not in the new year that time. Are you getting where I'm getting at? Also in Isaiah it says that, behold, I will do a new thing, shall you not know it? And also in 2 Chronicles, I believe that God also says that I will do it suddenly. We might take a little bit of a detour because we made some mistakes, or things didn't plan out how we wanted it to. We thought it was God, and then, oh, like, turned out, surprise, it was just me and my flesh. Just be patient where you are, because believe me, when God launches you, it will be His perfect timing, and the Lord, will make it happen. And He is a God of suddenly, so He can make it happen suddenly, and you don't even know it. Just like, if you go back and watch, it was literally snowing so much in my previous, like one of my previous videos, and now look, it is green, it is warm, I don't have to wear a super thick jacket anymore. And yeah, so even in the detour, even when God is telling you to wait a little bit longer, to be patient, because when that suddenly happens, you have to be ready, and then you don't have to be in that waiting anymore. Be patient and know that God, He's producing stuff in you that He knows that you need, so that you will be prepared enough for where He's calling you. So don't be discouraged if you're seeing like, okay, this might take a bit longer than I wanted it to. God is preparing you for the greater things that He has planned for you. It is for your good, to give you a future and a hope. And it will happen suddenly. And maybe then you will not even know that you're walking in it, like, because seasons, they can shift so gradually, and suddenly you will realize the winter is gone. Like now, the winter was like, we all thought that, oh yeah, now the winter is over, and then it was like no snow like for 2 weeks or something, and everyone thought like, okay, the sun is maybe gonna start coming out, the rain has stopped, and suddenly like it was snowing again, and everyone was like talking like, why is it snowing? Like, it was supposed to be spring. And then 2 more weeks go by, or 3 more weeks after the second snow came, and everything is like dried up, the rain stopped, and now we see a more permanence, that the sun is here to stay. The new season is truly on its way, because the flowers started blooming, and that didn't happen the first time when after like the snow, but now we see that, okay, in the evidence of the growth springs, and you cannot see it because it is waiting to be sprout, right? Like that seedling, it's waiting to be sprout, so that at the right season, the right time, when it is supposed to come up, it will come up, because the Lord knows the right temperature, the right climate for it to be alive. So same thing as the flower I was showing you, if it would come up right after the snow, or like before the second snow fell, it would just die immediately. It couldn't live. But now, like, this flower can live a lot longer because it's in the right climate. I just thought to share that picture with you, to not be discouraged or not patient, like because it's taking a little bit longer, but enjoy the time you're at and ask God, what do you want to teach me right now? I believe that there's a purpose for where I am right now, where I am. So Lord, teach me and help me to be still and know that you are God. You are the one who's in control. You see the stuff I cannot see behind the picture, and you will guide my steps when it is time. So yeah, I just wanted to encourage and remind some of you of that in case you needed that today. God bless, and be strong in the Lord and in all his might, because he will sustain you for when the time is right. Amen.